People, I'm gonna try this YouTube thing out for a while, see what it does for me. Kind of want to start this thing off with a bit of a story of my trucking days gone by. You all right, buddy? See you in your little Doge. Oh. I'm the one that came out the wrong way. I want to start this off with a story of trucking days gone by. First off, let me start by saying you can call me Archie Moose or just Moose. Don't worry about it. I used to work for another company a few years back. We handled store fixtures, trade shows, whatnot. Pretty fun job. And I was scheduled to pick up a load of battery cabinets. Let me make this turn here. Move. Scheduled to pick up a load of battery cabinets, and the trailer I had a lift gate on it, and I didn't need a lift gate, so they wanted to get me a trailer without one. They gave me three choices. Picking this load up out of Dallas, and we went to a storage lot that we used, where we stored some of our trailers, and they gave me three choices to pick from. All right, now when I pull in here to this drop lot, this storage lot, right away, I go to where our trailers are sitting, and right away I see one of the trailers. A bit of foreshadowing here. There's a bobtail parked next to it, one of ours. But I walk back there to check because I need van equipment, shoring beams, pads, and straps. And I've got most of that stuff on my truck itself. Well, I've got the straps on my truck, I've got the straps on my truck. The shoring beams I already had in my trailer, shoring beams and pads. So I look into this first trailer with the bobtail parked next to it, and right away I go, nope, this ain't the one, because there's no van equipment in it. You might be asking yourself, well, why don't you just put your van equipment that's in your trailer into the new trailer? Well, that's kind of a last resort. Work smart, not hard. If you can find a trailer with the van equipment already in it, you don't have to move nothing, except for maybe the straps. But so I see that there's no van equipment in it whatsoever. So I was like, oh, well, this is not the one. I see the second trailer and I look into it. It's got a whole bunch of trash in it. The last person that had the trailer, whether it been one of our drivers or one of our agents that sometimes uses our trailers, did not clean that trailer out, and I am not the one. Yes, I probably would have gotten paid to clean the trailer out, but I'm still cleaning up someone else's mess that should have been done. So I say no to that one. Now the third trailer did not exist at that location. I know that trailer exists, it just was not there, if you catch my meaning. But so I go back to the first trailer. Well, no, first I drop my trailer further down the line because there wasn't anywhere for me to drop my trailer close to the first trailer. So I drop the trailer I have down the line, go and grab the first trailer that had no van equipment in it, that only had a bobtail parked next to it, and I take it over to my trailer where I move over the van equipment that I need. Because the way that we loaded the battery cabinets is, and if you guys are, my truck drivers will know this off top, or anyone who's been in a 53-foot flat floor trailer would know that the first, I think it's 3-4 foot of the trailer is a metal floor, and then it's wood the rest of the way back, all the way up until the back, I guess, 1.5 foot, where that's where a dock plate would sit. So the way we would load it is we would put the shoring beams up right before that metal floor starts at the nose of the trailer, and we would put one battery, well, depending on the size of the battery cabinets. If they were the narrow ones, we would put them 2x2. If they were the wide ones, we'd put them, one. And then, so we would load them up against the beams, strap them to the beams, go up, I guess, about 4 or 5 foot in front of it, sit the next set of beams, throw a pad over the beam so that we don't damage the frame. And depending on the size and the weight, we take anywhere from 8 to 4 per load. Because they're so heavy, we can't haul that many of them, and the weight be right. Anyway, so I go drag my trailer down and drag the new trailer down, make the switch with the van equipment, shut the doors, and go take off, because this is the customer where we picked up the battery cabinet. We can park there. At a big enough lot, we can park there. They don't ship out of. They ship out of there a lot, but it's not a place that would be crowded. So I get ready to take off, and that bobtail that was parked next to this trailer.
Highway right onto Martin Luther King Jr. Drive.
The bobtail that was parked next to the trailer that I pulled is flashing me down. So I'm thinking maybe he needs something, maybe he needs some help. So I go to help him, or I stop to talk to him. And I don't know this guy's name, I don't remember this guy's name, and I don't care. I get out, walk over to him, and he's sitting up in his truck. He says, "That's my trailer." I said, "Really?" Because it was on the list that I had. He goes, "I don't care, it's my trailer." So, he's just being a real jerk. Asshole. For lack of better words. And I say, "Oh, really? I need it for a load, though. What do you need it for?" He goes, "I need it for a load. My motherfucking trailer." I'm like, well, it was on, like I said, I explained to him again, it was on a list. And it was on a list of trailers I had, and this one fit the bill perfectly. So I'm taking it. He goes, "It's my trailer." I said, "Well, if it's your trailer, why weren't you hooked to it?" And I don't remember what exactly he said, but it was enough to just make me look at him and go, "Fuck you," and I drove off. I got back in my truck and I drove off. Well, now mind you, where I'm picking this up is only literally 12 miles away from where the storage yard was. And He actually called the company on me, and this is the middle of the night, by the way. This is literally like, at this point in time, it was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and which is fine for me because my pickup ain't until 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I can still get in there and get my sleep. But ring, 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 banana phone. My night shift dispatch is calling me and asking me. It's asking me, did you take such and such trailer? I said, yeah. He goes, that trailer was supposed to go to such and such. I said, well, I understand that, but it was also on a list that was given to me of trailers to pull from that lot. And I explained to him that I first looked at this trailer, there was no van equipment in it. The second trailer had trash in it, so I wasn't cleaning that up. And the third trailer wasn't even there. And it's like, and dispatch is like, yeah, okay, yeah, I get that. I mean, you don't want to clean up anybody else's trash, but why did you take that trailer? I said, he wasn't hooked to it. He was parking next to it, so how am I supposed to know that, you know, I never would have took the trailer if he was hooked to it. I would have called you guys and told you I had to clean a freaking trailer out. And it was like, all right, yeah, I get it. And because the dispatch knows I would not have this trailer if he was hooked in front of it, or even just parked in front of it, which he wasn't. He was parked next to it. So he's like, okay, I'll call him, and he starts looking at the message. He goes, yeah, I don't know what happened. That trailer was supposed to go to him. Somebody took it off the system, off of him in the system, and it ended up on your list of 3 trailers that you could take. I'm like, all right, okay, all right, I'll sort this out with him. You keep going. Cool beans. So I get there, and I park, and I lay down, and I get another call from night dispatch. He don't want to do the load now. Okay. He doesn't want to do his load now. I go, well, where's he picking it? I was like, okay. He goes, he's the first load coming out of where you're picking up. He's the morning appointment for this customer. Okay. He goes, would you be willing to load both of these trailers? I said, yes. Yes. Because here's the thing. At the time, we were paid a mileage rate plus handling, and I think as a truckload division, I was 60 cents per hundredweight. Max hundredweight was 24,000 pounds, so that was $144. But with the battery cabinets, it could be anywhere from 34 to 38,000 pounds. And I'm gonna load 2 of them? Okie dokie. I said, yeah, sure. I said, he was a jerk anyway. I'll take his money. If you don't want to do it, I'll go down there, clean that trailer out, and come back up and load it. He goes, all right. And so, because at this point in time, his appointment was getting real close. Because I think when I laid down, it's about 3 o'clock. His appointment was, I think, 10 o'clock that morning or something like that. And so he's saying that he doesn't want to do it because he doesn't want to clean out that trailer. But all of a sudden, now that I'm willing to take his money because he was a jerk, he cleaned out the trailer. Because I seen him pull up. When I called dispatch, I said, hey, this guy just showed up, right? So yeah, we know. Don't worry about it, get your nap in, whatever. I'm like, all right, cool. So I gotta wonder, am I the asshole for pulling the trailer that he was parked next to because it was on a list that I was given from dispatch? Because dispatch gave me that list, and his was the best trailer on that list, seeing as how one of them had a lot of trash in it, and the other one wasn't even on the property. Now, mind you, he came at me. I wouldn't have given the trailer back regardless of if he was nice or a butthole, asshole, whatever you want to say. Because he wasn't hooked to the trailer. He was parked next to it. If the trailer really was his, I don't care who you are. You may not hook all the way up to it. If you're just that tired, you back under it and lock them jaws. At least that's what I would do if I was that tired when I pulled in somewhere to grab a trailer. I'd unhook from my other trailer that I'm bringing, and I would hook to the trailer that I'm taking, and then go to sleep. I might not hook up my lines, but my fifth wheel will be locked around that kingpin. So am I really an asshole? Am I the asshole in this situation? Or was he being stupid? Oh, one little detail I forgot to tell you. He lied on my name. Said that I stole his van equipment. I promise you, that trailer had no van equipment in it. When I freaking looked into it before I hooked to it, before I looked at the second trailer, I looked into that trailer. That was the reason I didn't want to take it in the first place, because I would have had to work. And I'm lazy. I work smart, not hard. I look at all my options to see which one's the best. And considering that third trailer wasn't there, because if that third trailer was there, then I would have hooked to that one, regardless, as long as it wasn't trashy. But it wasn't, so I hooked to the next best thing, which was an empty trailer, a clean trailer, which he was parked next to, not in front of. He didn't have it locked out. Didn't have it locked out, tagged out, didn't have a red tag on it. It was just sitting there next to it. Why would you sit next to a trailer you're supposed to be taking when you can just back up under it? Makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't know. Anybody watching this, what do you think? Because, truth be told, I think, guy's weird. Later.